what are some of the base principles and philosophies of the H1H system you want to bring out here?
Right, we want to be a pro-style offense that plays fast. So what that means is we want to put our athletes in the best position to win one-on-one situations, but we want to be able to do that at variations of tempo. So whether we're playing super fast, whether we're in a check with me system, so we're trying to be able to create a variation of tempo. We're also creating matchups via one-on-one based off our personnel groupings.
They've had, through all of its incarnations, different ways where, like, past couple of years for you guys, you ran a lot because of quarterback injuries and other things. At Auburn, they integrated all kinds of different skills based on quarterbacks. Stidham was different than earlier on with Nick Martin or something, where Tulsa had the 3,000-yard receivers. What is the version of it? What is the plan? What is the vision that you have?
I think for us, this system is built for playmakers, and we are going to put our playmakers in space. If those playmakers are our best players, our running backs and our best players are up front, we're going to run football. If our best players are on the perimeter who can win one-on-ones, we're going to give them opportunities. You know, in years past, we've thrown the ball for over 4,000 yards in this system. We've ran the ball for over 4,000 yards in this system. So this system is adaptable to the people we have on our team. We're going to adapt it to those players.
What's the early indication of maybe where the strengths lie then?
I think it's too early to say. I mean, that's only our second day in pads, so I don't want to get too carried away with, our strengths and weaknesses.
Surely you know the debate from your time at Auburn that there were many who feel that you need a dual threat quarterback in this system, that it is paid for that because of the zone reads, because of things in the back. Do you feel that it needs to have a dual threat?
Not at all. I mean, my prior years, two quarterbacks back to back. I think they rushed the ball for like 400 combined yards in 4 years. So then we've had years where our quarterback has rushed it for 800 yards. So like I said, we're going to be able to read players in the field based off of who's back there, whether we want to read safeties, whether we want to read linebackers, or we want to read ends, is all predicated off who's back there taking the snaps.
How do you think that your offensive scheme showcases your offensive players' versatility?
I think it puts people in one-on-one situations. So we get our players in one-on-one situations. At the end of the day, football's about winning your one-on-one. All we can do as coaches is create one-on-ones. And, when you get into truly scheming people up, you're obviously trying to create one-on-nones, right? The free touchdowns. But in reality is when you play good defense, it's about what team wins more one-on-ones.
You're going from a game that's very used to being more focused on the running game, and now you're trying to kind of expand that a little bit. How do you feel like the offensive players here have adjusted to that transition?
I think they're excited. I think they're excited to not get loaded boxes, and there's nothing wrong with having the mentality of running the football. There's been a lot of teams through a test of time who win a lot of games saying we're going to run the ball, and that dude at 7 yards or 6 yards off the ball is going to have to tackle me, and if you don't make the tackle, we go for 50. So there's nothing wrong with that philosophy. It's just not the philosophy I have. I want to try to put our players in the best position to win one-on-ones with guys as far away from them as possible in the run game. And if those guys get too close, we're going to have to get out of that play, try to get ourselves in a better play with better numbers, better angles, and better grass.
Coach, ever since Chip Kelly's here, I've asked every offensive coordinator, why don't you mix going under center and shotgun? Oregon has never gone under center, maybe a couple plays since Chip Kelly. Can we see that this year? And what would be the advantage of mixing that in that other schools use?
We will. We'll see that. In terms of advantage, I don't want to get too much into the advantage. I mean, everybody can say the advantage of under center. Better play action when you're under center. You're closer to the line of scrimmage for quarterback sneaks, right? Obviously, those are the common sense. Everybody in the world knows.
What's a quarterback sneak? We've never seen that.
those are the common sense, answers that everybody in the country goes under for. But that's just a philosophy thing. You got to remember, some teams that only line up in the shotgun, the most important play of the game, are you going to change every way you operate on a 3rd and 1, something you practice 4% of the time for the most important play. So there's nothing wrong with that philosophy either. I do believe in getting under center, though. I do believe in presenting that threat.
What do you think that goes into coaching the quarterbacks? What do you enjoy about coaching the quarterbacks and seeing their maturation and evolution?
I enjoy when they get it. When you coach something and they fail and they're frustrated. I don't get it. This is too hard. Why are you making me change this protection based off this look? I don't get it. I've never done that before. I don't get it. Then all of a sudden they call you at night and they're like, did I get it right? And I'm like, yeah, you did. And they're just so excited about it, right? That's the maturation you want. I coach because I truly love to see guys succeed and see that look on their face when they have that success and it clicks. Because once it starts clicking, you get addicted to that success. And that's our goal as a staff, is to get our guys addicted to success, addicted to growth. Where if they fail, why did I fail? Not dang it, I failed. Why did I fail? How can I grow? What did I do wrong? Right? That's the question we're trying to strive for, is the growth. And we always want to ask, why did it work? Or why did it work, but could I have done something better?
What makes you a good quarterback in your eyes? coach. What makes a good quarterback in your eyes?
Somebody who makes good decisions, somebody who scores touchdowns.
If you change up
It's simple.
or if you change up the verbiage from the numeric system to something else, are you going to X, Y, Z or
Yeah,
spin and
we'll
like
be
that?
XYZ or XZHAT will be how we go.
What's it been like working with Bo Nix again after coming from Melbourne?
It's awesome. He's competitive. He loves to learn. He loves football. It's great for guys to get around somebody who has that experience. You know, I was in a similar situation last year. We brought in a guy with experience, and that guy raised the level of play for everybody in the room.
Have you seen ways that he's grown since your time with him in 2019?
No question. I think he's grown. He just understands the game more. You know, when he got there, he's forced to start as a true freshman on the road versus one of the best teams in college football that year, right? And that's tough to be put in that situation. And I think he was thrown in the fire probably a little too early. And you can see that growth that he's made, and it's pretty good.
Why was what you're inheriting in coming here with three quarterbacks? Many people certainly felt very good about Ty, about Jay, about Robbie who's not here. Why did you feel the need to add an experience? Yes, experience is a big factor for sure, but why bring in Bo?
Competition. It's that simple. Competition, right? Competition. You know, I talk about in our room a lot, right? There's two types of people. There's a type of person who just wants to play, right? And there's the type of person who wants to be the very best version of himself. And if you're a person who just wants to play, right, you're never going to be the very best version of yourself because you may play for the wrong reasons, right? I'm looking for guys who want to grow and want to be better. And by the time they see the field, when that time is, whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's in 4 years from now, when they see the field, they are prepared, they are ready, they are confident, and you're going to see somebody that plays confident.
Speaking of competition, what have you seen out of Ty and Jay in that respect?
Ty, Jay, and Bo. Yeah. All of them are in that competition. We rotate every single day who goes with the, we have different groups. We really don't have ones and twos right now, but we rotate who they throw to every single day. It's a fair rotation. They know to rotate the next day. And I see guys who are helping each other. That's what you want. You know, I've always been a part of quarterback rooms that truly care for each other, and that's how you raise the level of play. Like I said, our goal is not who is the guy who takes the first snap. Our goal is how can we all become the best player we can possibly play. Because by the time I take the field, right, I'm going to be a better version of who I was if I didn't have that competition.
I want to ask you about